What's up guys, today we are going to be taking a look at how to install a new water filter in your GE Profile side-by-side or French door refrigerator. Let's get into it. Okay, before we get started today YouTube, I just want to point something very basic but very important out. If you'll notice here on the LCD indicator panel, you see water filter expired is illuminated. GE has taken all the guesswork out. It used to be on older models that you actually, when you installed a new filter, were wise to take a Sharpie and write the install date and maybe put a little note in your calendar 6 months or however often the specific manufacturer recommended replacing the filter, putting that note on your calendar so that you knew once that date arrived it was time to replace the filter. Again, on the panel you can see clearly indicated that the unit will tell you when it is time to replace the filter. And so let's get into that process. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is open your left-hand door. On my particular unit, obviously we have the ice maker water dispenser feature on the left-hand door. Once you have opened the door, you will clearly see water filter indicated on an access panel. You're just going to want to take your fingers and pop open that access panel. Once you do that, you will expose the water filter. Now I don't know how well it shows up because it is written in very light gray text, but my specific filter is a model XWFE filter. If you are the type of person that likes to save a little bit of money versus paying retail price and maybe shop on Amazon for a replica or knockoff filter, unfortunately, if you have an XWFE, you're going to find out that no company manufactures a replica XWFE filter. They make an XWF replica by a variety of different manufacturers for substantially less money than what you can purchase them for GE. So if you have an XWF and you want to get on Amazon, you'll find a ton of options. An XWFE, as I said, there is nothing in the way of a replica. So what I recommend doing is getting on eBay or a website like Mercari that's a secondary market and purchasing them on there. They're about $60 from GE's website, and you can find them sometimes for about half price, maybe a little bit more than half price, but again, substantially less than what you'll pay retail from GE. So having said all that, let's actually get into the process. Again, you'll see the GE logo, and so there is a fin here on the bottom of the actual filter itself. You're going to want to take your two fingers and, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, go ahead and spin this filter to the back side of the refrigerator until you see this arrow. Once you get it and you spin it, you'll feel it bottom out and stop, and you'll also feel the filter kind of spit itself out towards you a little bit. Once you have rotated it, it kind of ejects the filter from the housing. Once you have done this, don't just simply pull it out. You actually want to pull the filter housing forward. And you can see here that it comes out of the cubby or the den that it resides in several inches. And so once you've pulled it forward, then you can go ahead and pull the unit out. Now, mine came out very easily. Sometimes they do get seized, and you will have to fight and turn a little bit to pull it, so don't be afraid. There's no clips or retainers that you're going to break. Once you have rotated the filter so that you see that arrow and you feel that filter spit a little bit, you are perfectly fine to go ahead and give this thing a little bit of elbow grease to pull it out if necessary. Installation is the complete opposite. You just go ahead and you'll see that there's a tab right here. You can see this, and then there's a tab up here on the cubby. There's also a fat insert and a skinny insert. And in here, you have a fat insert and a skinny insert. So you just want to align those with one another, making sure that that tab is in place. Go ahead, push it in, snap it back, and righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, turn it to the right again until the filter bottoms out and you see the GE logo. Once you have done that, shut the door, and your filter has been installed. And now I want to show you guys how to reset the indicator lamp. And so you have a settings gear icon here that will cycle through your control lock, fridge, freezer, door alarm, ice maker, Wi-Fi. None of those options give you the ability to reset the water filter indicator light. So what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to hit the water icon or the ice icon. Both will illuminate this feature here, and once you have this feature illuminated, it will show you this little flashing light below it. If you hold that light for 3 seconds, you'll see a timer up top, 2, 1, and then once you've done that, the expired filter indicator light disappears, and your unit now will start over from day one monitoring your new filter. Now, contrary to popular belief, this is not the end of the process. It is extremely important that you run an entire gallon worth of water through your filter before it is safe to drink. You'll notice if you use a clear pitcher that the water is very cloudy and full of bubbles. And so again, the manufacturers of the filters and GE recommends that you filter an entire gallon of water. If you have a standalone ice maker and you don't have a water filter function, it is important to make an entire bin of ice and discard that entire bin of ice before your ice is suitable for consumption. And so I hope you guys find this useful. I hope it's helpful. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment below. See you on the next one.